And we're live. Welcome, my friend.
We are back.
It
is another Monday.
It is indeed another Monday. Pause. Thank you. Another week. Another great time on this journey.
On planet Earth.
On planet Earth.
Which we saw, like, maybe a minute ago, blow up on TikTok.
Yep, exploded into a million pieces. So if you're hearing this, I don't know how, but they're probably one of the only ones that are left. World's fucked, fam.
Yeah. I didn't feel a thing.
Neither.
Kind of weird.
Neither, but remember this whole room, like, when we walk in here, we suddenly get separated from the real world. The real world's not outside these walls anymore.
No.
Not until you walk back out there.
Yeah.
But it's not currently. That's why. If we walk out there, it's just going to be like this black hole into space.
That'd be crazy.
I'm actually going to... Oh, yeah, now she's fucked out there. Yeah.
My car.
They're gone. Yeah.
But your car.
They're gone too, I
know.
No. Yeah.
I was going to fix my car.
I was too. Oh, now I don't have to.
I guess there's no point for a car anymore if we're stuck in a room for the rest of our lives.
Exactly.
I may as well got oxygen in here. What's giving us oxygen?
The room.
The room, the magical room.
Yeah, this is a very magical room. Yep, very sacred room. Anything can live in here. Anything. We do have cars. We have Hot Wheels.
Oh yeah. That'll be fun. Can drift around, customize them with what we've got in here.
Oh, the one I've been working on?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to have to see that. It's actually not out here, it's in the lounge.
Yeah.
It is sick. And it rolls.
Oh yeah.
I'm so stoked that it rolls. I probably could get it a little bit lower, but I'm over digging out the base and the actual inside of the casting. But it's sick because like it wants to just slide when you like push it from the back.
Yeah.
So it just looks cool. It just looks so cool. I'll have to go get it. It is fucking mean.
Winter Drift Matsuri just happened over the weekend.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I forgot that happened. That was that looked pretty mean.
Yeah, I watched some videos from the choice files that he chucked up on YouTube. Looked like a good weekend, apart from he had some issues, but still looked fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. I wouldn't be phased if I walked away with a few issues with my car after a track day.
He kept blowing power steering and then he blew the gearbox, but he had a spare gearbox. So.
Dang. Dope. No, that's sick. As long as you actually get track time in, I wouldn't care if I blow my car up, eh? Like, I would be there to thrash my car. I would be there to give my car absolute fucking shit.
So
it would
like, be, eh?
As long as I didn't do it, like, in the first lap,
yeah.
As long as I got at least half a day track time sort of thing, I would be happy.
And you could spend the rest of the half of the day trying to fix it as long as it was something good.
Yeah. You
can usually, if you're, like, well known, I've seen, like, them go around like different pits and stuff, like asking, hey, do you have this part, I'll buy it off of you, or can I borrow this part and I'll buy you another one.
Yep. That makes sense, and it's cool that people do that. I think it's cool that people do that. The drift community is so different, man. When I went up there, I went a couple of years ago to watch it. Well, I was up there in the time, so I thought I might as well go have a look, why not. And yeah, I walked around all the pits and shit and had to talk to a bunch of people. Fuck, it was cool. It was cool walking into these pits where you would just see stacks of wheels, and like they're all skid tires, but all the wheels are like not just fucking skid wheels. They're genuinely like matching wheels or cool fucking wheels that they're skidding on. It just looks sick. But yeah, like I watched this group of guys. There was like 3 of them working in this engine bay, and it was like halfway through the second day, and we're talking away to them, and they're like, we blew the head, we're just ripping the motor out, and we're gonna quickly like switch the head over and put it back in, or something like that anyway. But they didn't have a hoist or anything, bro. Like they didn't plan on this happening, so they just had the 3 of them fucking yanking the motor out themselves, just literally lifting it out, ready to fucking pull apart. And we're like, you've only got like half a day left. We're like, oh yeah, no, we'll be out by the end of the day. Like we'll be back out on the track, like 100%. And sure enough, they were. Like a couple of hours later, they were back out on the track. Got like an hour's worth of track time on, and like it was insane, man. Like and that was just one of the pits. Like they are go ham, like make it work, get the car running, like make sure it keeps going.
Yeah.
And then
you don't want to forget your tools if you go to a track day.
No, you wouldn't want to be like, as soon as you break down, you're right, that's it, it's over.
Yeah.
So I can totally understand, but it's such a different scene, I guess. Like it's such a different scene from what I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get your car back into a drivable standard to get back out onto the track, no matter what it takes.
Yeah, like the commitment, man. Like a lot of appreciation for those guys, and yeah, I saw what you said. People like going around asking for parts and stuff, and it was cool.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
I haven't been to many drift events. I've only ever been to D1NZ back in 2019 up in Mansfield.
Oh yeah, yep.
That's the only one I've been to, but that was cool just being there watching all them, even though it was competition, not a track day, but
it's still cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really cool watch. I've watched a little bit Team Roa and seen lots of videos, but been into lots of other events or watched drifting, like Forza Roaders is always good.
Yeah.
There's always some pretty cool cars out, Forza Roaders, drifting around. I enjoy watching hot laps. Like, I love the drifting and stuff, don't get me wrong, it's sick, but I could happily sit all day and watch hot laps happening.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching, it would have been just this fairly entry level class, like there's just Civics and like, 1.5 litre to 2 litre motors sort of thing. And I was watching the Civic man and he was going ham. Like, I was watching him try his hardest. I was like seeing him improve with every lap, and I was like, had my stopwatch on my phone out, like timing each of his laps, like seeing what he was doing, and sure enough he was getting better. Like, I could see where he was going wrong, and then the next lap he would be fixing that. Like, I could see the growth in it. It was sick. It was actually really fun to watch. I really enjoy watching just like hot laps happen.
Yeah.
It's sick. I want to get on the track just to do that.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I definitely like the skilled driving as well. Not that, drifting skilled, but
yeah, being able to utilize the car how it was intended, I guess.
Like
to its
racing.
best.
I love watching racing.
See, it's weird. I can't watch it on TV. I can't. I'm not even a fan of like track racing games. Like, I'm street racing games. I'm not a fan of track racing games. But when it comes to real life, watching it in real life is fucking cool.
Yeah,
really fucking cool.
I can watch it everywhere. I can
watch some of it.
I love track games as well, like Assetto Corsa and that stuff.
I do like my track games. I do like them, but I would go for like Most Wanted over Shift sort of thing.
Yeah.
But no, I think like I can watch some on TV and then I get bored of it after a while. But I think it's because you're watching it on camera angles, so I'm struggling to watch the same car over like each lap. I want to watch one person each lap or two people each lap that are going for it.
Yeah.
And I guess I struggle with that watching it on TV. Where
in
real life, I can see the whole track in front of me, and I can follow it.
I prefer to watch like hill climbing and rally and all that stuff.
Yeah, I love watching that. I guess
the
that would
balls on those people. Bro, holy fuck!
That's a whole other breed again.
Yeah, that's a driver.
Oh yeah.
And it's not just a driver though. That co-pilot.
Yeah.
If they fuck up a call, and and the driver doesn't know what's gonna happen, like isn't too well known of the track, that missed call's gonna fuck you up.
Right up. Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. No, I love rally and hill climbs and stuff. That's really sick.
Yeah.
I always wanted, when I had the Subi, I always thought it was quite cool to do hill climbs and that, because that would climb, or does climb fucking mint.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty good with my handling. I can throw a car around a corner. I've got a good spatial awareness of my car. It just takes me a bit to get it, I guess, but when I got it, I've got good spatial awareness of my car, so I reckon I could do something like hill climbs if I given the right car, and I knew there was no traffic around. Like that's the biggest thing with doing it. How I do it when I go through the Ackers and boost through there is that there could always be a car around the corner, man. As much as I'm preempting it anyway, it could still go wrong. If it was all coned off, the only thing you've got to worry about is you not fucking up.
Yeah.
Because you could go off the bank, you could hit the bank, but
that's on you.
That's on you. You've done something wrong there to make that happen.
Yeah, I've gotten pretty close to my inside wheel going up Blue Mountain and stuff, because I used to go up that semi quickly, and the inside wheel would get pretty close to dropping into off the road into the ditch near the in a bank. A lot of the time it's whoa, that was close.
Yeah.
But you just sort of know how to do it. Like, even if you really want, you can use the handbrake to get you around the corner quickly in a front-wheel drive car.
You can. Yep. I've come close to the bank in the Acas in my cars before. Not going off the bank, but I've come close to hitting the bank. I've gone around some corners and like the leaves that are like growing off the side of the bank have hit my mirror, and I'm like, oh, that was bloody close. Like my back wheel must have been so close to that. And I've hit the bank on my bike with a couple of times, come off and slid into the bank. That's an achievement and a half. But yeah, I've never come close to coming off of it. I guess, I don't know, we're most paranoid about that. But I've never come close to going off the bank.
No, I generally don't push myself as hard on corners if I know it's going to be like, this drop's most likely to your death. Like, no, I'm not going to risk that one as much. I'll still go quick, but I won't go as quick as I could go.
I really want to go for a boost up the rimmers. With like you guys, like when your car's going. Yeah. And like Aaron and Tommy, like that'll be sick. Like I love driving that hill.
I'd have to lower my car because I've already taken it up there as it is now, and
body roll.
Way too much body roll, and like just I don't know. I probably need to get better tires on the front end, or probably overall, because it sort of loses traction a bit. Because I don't have the greatest tires. I just got tires to pass them off.
Yeah.
I didn't go for an expensive brand.
No, I love driving that hill. I drive it at least 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And I've gotten pretty bloody good at it, considering I do it in a work van, a big old LDV, a new LDV. But I was driving a lot last year in my car, and I haven't driven over it in my car for some time now, and I am very eager to drive it in my car again. And after going up Wally Hill the other weekend with you and Tommy, and boosting it up there, man, it was just so much fun. I can't wait to hit the Rimataka Hill again in my car. That's going to be so sick. That's going to be like, I'm probably going to break something by the time we get to the other side.
Yeah.
With how the suspension already is, I'm probably going to end up snapping something in the next run I do over the Rimataka Hill. I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait.
You should fix the suspension before you do it.
If I get time and money to, I will. If I don't, I'm sending it anyway. Because I don't care. the drive's going to be fun anyway.
Yeah.
I talk like I'm sending myself to my death. I'm not. I'm probably just going to end up with something I need to fix. Don't panic, people. I know what I'm doing. I once sent my ute through the Acas real quick because that had a suspension knock. Something in the suspension knocked when I turned left fairly sharp at a decent speed. Something would go thud, 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 thud. And I couldn't work it out. I put GoPros under my car to try and like see where the knock was. I could hear it, but still couldn't see it. And I got so fucked off that I was like, fuck it, jumped in the ute, hit the Acas, went ham, and I was like, this just, whatever it is can break. I just want it to break so I know what it is so I can fucking fix it. And it didn't bloody break. And to this day, I still don't know what it is. And it's still in the ute.
Weird.
Yep. My only conclusion is that like the gearbox mounts are fairly well worn down now, and it's tapping against the tunnel.
That could be it.
That's the only thing I can possibly put it down to now, because I've checked every bush, every arm, everything. I've like pulled everything apart. At one point, I actually got a quote for replacement bushes for everything in the front end, and I was like saving up like 1.7k for these bushes because I was just going to replace everything and hope that one of them was the fucking issue.
Imagine if you did that.
And it wasn't the issue.
And it was still knocking.
I know.
You'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
At least I got new bushes, but I didn't need them.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'd love to know what it is. But like I said, it's only when I turn left, fairly sharp, fairly fast. If I like take the corner properly, then it doesn't happen. If I take it going ham, it does. It's only a decent speed too, like if I'm going around it slow, sharp,
yeah, so it's definitely like
gravity related.
Gravity, yeah, moving it.
Yeah.
Could be.
That's the only thing I can think, man. Only thing I can think. Yeah.
I have to go under and have a look.
Good luck. I've looked.
At the engine mounts.
I've looked at everything. Yeah, they look fine. I don't know. I did have the cross member once fall off on me though, so like, you fucked. You is fucked, fam.
But it will be back.
Monday.
1 year.
Yeah, I said to them last night actually. I was like, I apologise now, but once that ute's legal, I won't be driving anything else for some time. Like, there will be no way I'll be driving anything but the ute or my work van. Like, once that ute's legal, you won't get me out of it. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in it. A lot of time. I actually worked out last night that I've forgotten how much I need my car. Like, how much, not need it for life thing, but like how much I need my car for my mental state. Like, how much is a part of me. Like, the past 3 weeks I've been broken. I've been running on like next to no fuel. I haven't had it out. Had it out one night the other day, which was not too bad. But yeah, it really hit me yesterday. We went out to that to the Shorty Media photo shoot that was on, and couldn't take my car because I got no fuel. And yeah, it just wasn't the same. I wasn't happy. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what has happened to me, because
yeah.
I'm fucking over the car scene, and because I don't want to be a passenger, and I want to drive my car, because I still don't see the Corolla as mine. It's Nim's car to me. It's not my car.
Like, I enjoyed the photo shoot. Like, it looked cool. There's some cool cars. I've seen some of the photos so far, and so far they look pretty cool. I know Nim had like a really good time, and she got some cool photos of her car, and that's sick. But it just, I felt depressed. Like, I guess is probably the best way to put it.
Pretty much how I feel every time I hop in my car. I sit and go like, oh, you smell like my car, you feel like my car. It's like everything's just feels like it's a part of me. I turn it over and it's like, oh, man, I miss you so much. I wish I could fix it.
Because like, I may not have done, like last year I may not have gone out in the car scene very much because of my travel to and from Woodville. But I guess I spent 4 hours in my car every day anyway. Even though it was to and from work. A 2-hour drive was obviously more than enough. Taking my car to and from work every day, that's like during the week at the moment, I might as well walk. It would feel the same. I don't really feel like I'm driving my car. One trip I'm tired as fuck, just woken up, and the other trip I'm like tired as fuck, exhausted from work, just want to go home. I'm not really like driving my car.
Yeah.
Just transporting myself home, I guess.
Yeah, even with my car now, the Corolla, like when I take that I haven't even done a long trip in it, but like when I've done a decent drive in, it's like, doesn't have the same feeling as driving my other car, where even though they're both manual, my Exa feels different. The power steering, something, it doesn't have that. It just feels like I'm more attached and everything to that car, and life's kind of boring without it.
Yeah, no, it's true, man.
I want to go for a drive. I don't want to hop in the Corolla though. I want to hop in my car that I fell in love with.
Yep.
Not this car that I got out of, I need a fucking car.
Yep. I thought I would lose my attachment with my ute during the period of which I sold it, because it was gone for so long. And when I got it back, I thought, like, I'm not going to have the same attachment with it like I used to. But from the moment I got it back, the moment it drove into my driveway last year, I was like, holy fuck. Like, she's back.
I can already imagine the biggest smile I'm going to have on my face when I at least put the engine mount in, and hopefully that gets rid of the knocking noise.
Yeah.
Because once that's done, I'm like, it's just a handbrake, hopefully, but I'll probably start driving it again.
Yep.
Even though it doesn't have a handbrake and it's ridge on hold and no off.
We need to get you a mount. Need to get you an engine mount.
It's like $100 and something bucks. I mean, I can afford it, but it just means I got to go without some stuff for probably a couple of weeks, which I don't want to do.
Yeah. Can you save like each week? Can you put a bit aside? Like even if it's $20?
Not at the moment. I'm paying off some my afterpay and off my granddad for some money, but other than that, after that's done, which is probably a month's time, what's another month?
So give it a couple.
I'll try to get the car fixed by the end of the year at least. I want to get it fixed by my birthday.
Mate. Cool.
Because I know if I don't get it done by the time we knock off work, I know I'm probably going to get at least a couple $100 bonus. So I know I'll just chuck that money straight
into
the car.
I'm going to hold you to that if it gets to that point. If we get 6 months from now, alright, and you still haven't got that engine mount, and you get that bonus, and you don't spend it on an engine mount, I am going to be very, very disappointed. Not mad, just disappointed.
Roll back the tape of me saying this.
It's recorded right here, right now. You all fucking heard it. That's what you're doing, right?
What's the date?
It is the 12th of July.
12th of July. I said I was going to fix my car by my birthday.
Yep.
And by the end of the year, if I get a bonus, I have to at least get the engine mount.
Yep.
Or I'll fix the car if I get the bonus.
Yep. Good.
And then I'll probably sell the roller.
Fair. Fair.
The light on my roller's just like completely died out now.
What, headlight?
No, that little door light that's saying that the door's open.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, it's like just kept like just slowly gotten dimmer and dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, and it's just gone away. But when I open the door, the light blinks up. I'm like, oh well. I mean, I pulled everything off of it yesterday and cleaned all the groundings. I'm like, well, that didn't fix it because it was like got dim and then it came back yesterday and then it's gone away today. So I think it's obviously just a little electrical fault somewhere in it.
Yeah.
I have to talk to my dad. He's told me to take it to somebody who will probably look at it and do it.
Must be like a corroded connection or something.
So probably.
Yeah, it will take like next to nothing to fix.
Yeah, it's probably going to cost
days worth of dash removal you will have to do.
Or it could just be a faulty sensor.
All that.
Yeah, which is probably going to be like $20.
Yeah. Or it's just a door light. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, because the car, I hadn't turned the car on for 24 hours. I'm like, fuck, hope the battery's still alive. Turn on, I'm like, yo, good. I mean, you're not draining the battery fast enough, and I drive it enough to keep the battery charged.
Yep.
Just hope it's not there when I take a throw off.
Well, would they fail you for a door light?
I'm not sure.
I wouldn't think so. It's just a light that tells the person the door's open. I don't know. Maybe. Wouldn't think so. I guess so.
Surely they go
Never
like,
thought
well,
about I've never
I bet like go like, look, all the doors are shut. You can see they're all shut. You can yank them. They're not going to open. It's clearly a faulty connection. I'll get done. Just pass the waff.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, surely. Come on.
I'm not even going to bother fixing the windscreen. I'm just going to see what happens.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother with the windscreen.
I've put black tape instead of, because the rego holder fell out, so I've just electrical taped something on there now, and you can't even fucking see the crack unless you're actually
looking at it. Well, it passed last time. It went through last time and passed with the crack, so yeah. Cars, man. Fucking fun things.
And annoying.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mine's shouldn't be too far off being legal, to be honest. Once I've got this rust sorted, it's not much. The Holy exhaust is my biggest thing.
And then brake pads and rotors.
I'll do something with the brakes. It could be rotors for the rear. I don't think my brakes are fully working. I'm going to give them a bleed and see how they feel. It's feeling a bit spongy, so it might just need some new fluid flush through it. But the front brakes we did last year.
Yeah.
So like they should be fine.
They should be fine.
I'll do the rear brakes anyway, regardless of the condition they're in. But yeah, my rear rotors, like half of the thing stays rusty, so it's like something's not right. So I'll have to look into that. This might not be getting as much pressure to the rear. It is the front. That could be due to the fluid or air in the lines or anything. So that's why I'll start with giving them a bleed.
Yeah.
And go from there.
I've got to also figure out what engine mount I need to buy, because it says like front, back, left and right. I'm like, what's that on mine? Like, which way are we looking at? Is it we looking at it in the engine bay, or are we looking at the way the engine's meant to be pointing south or north to west, or north to south or east to west?
Yeah. No, I've always got that when I've gone to get a part and they're like left or right. I'm like, which way are we looking at the car?
Yeah.
Are we sitting in it, or are we standing in front of it?
Or are we on the left side looking at it? And then what side of it? Because I've got to look at the side of my thing to really look at the front and back of my engine, because I'm looking at the sides of them.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah, being a front-wheel drive car, if I want to look at it, I've got to stand on its right side to look at the front of the engine.
Out of it. You know, it's true. My car be the same. Excuse me. What was I going to say? Yeah, so once I look at those brakes, get that rust sorted, holes in the exhaust. My shocks are fucked, but none of them are leaking. So that's fine. I'll roll with the fuck shocks for now. I don't have that sort of money.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like she's leaking gearbox oil. So she's probably been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Probably explains why she's a bit choppy with her gear changing. So top that up.
Find where it's leaking from.
It looks like it's leaking from the main seal.
Oh
yeah. So I'm just going to clean it up and see how slow this leak is. Might just have to top it up for a while until I can get her off the road for like a week to get the gearbox off. If I'm going to do that, I might as well do the clutch. If that's the case, I'm going to save some money.
A lot.
And do a few things to my car. Wait. No, because she's auto. What am I talking about? Also, I got no idea what I'm fucking with there.
I'm pretty sure you've got a clutch and an automatic car.
Whatever
like
is from... whatever comes after the block on an automatic car, I have no knowledge of.
Disappointment.
Yeah.
And everything like that comes from the back of the engine.
Yeah. Especially my engine. It's all disappointment.
Loss of hope and dreams and disappointment.
Yeah. So no, I'm probably just going to clean that up and honestly probably just like shove some RTV somewhere.
Yeah.
And just keep topping it up if I have to. As dumb as that sounds, sorry people, I'm not perfect, but gotta do what you gotta do. Keeps the car going.
I think I've got a couple of boots that I need to replace with like my CV boots. I think some of them have got a couple of tears in them.
I've got one inside boot and one outside boot I've got to replace. Yeah. I had a look for the outside boot and was like, fuck, it's not even there. Just the clamp. There's no boot left.
Dodgy.
Yeah.
And wheels. I need to get wheels.
It's probably why my wheel bearings probably need wheel bearings too.
Need to get me some nice wheels and lowering springs, but that's after a while.
Yep. SA15s.
Yeah, probably.
SA15s are nice.
That, or I go all out and I buy my long champs or whatever I want to get for it. My old school JDM wheel, and then when I get a nice JDM car, eventually I'll be stud swapping it to put these wheels onto it.
Yeah, no, if you're gonna go full JDM on it, you need to get some cool wheels.
Yeah.
And some cool old wheels would be sick.
Some hot wires or something, I don't know.
The 4-stud.
Yeah.
The 4-spoke.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I've been thinking about wheels on my car, but I think I'm too set on the ball bits. I like them.
Yeah, they suit it.
It's not huge and flashy, but it looks good. Yeah. I like it. My Ute's got the flashy wheels. Ball bits are nice. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick with them. I wouldn't mind spacing them out a little, like 4mm.
Yeah.
But if I could have them if I could get them widened, that would be nice. If I could have them a little bit wider, get a bit more rubber on there, that would be nice. But other than that, I'm happy with the size of them and the look of them, so I might as well hold on to them and keep them on the car. I don't need to really change them.
Yeah, I saw a picture of my car when I first got it, and I forgot that the rims used to be silver. I was like, fuck, I kind of like it with silver now. I'm sick of this black.
I remember when you painted them, you're like, they look dope.
Yeah, now I'm like, I don't like them now because it's matte black. At least I need to go back over with a gloss can and just spray them with some gloss.
Get silver and paint just the lip. And have black center and silver lip.
Yeah, but repaint the black with...
Gloss.
I'll take them actually off as well because I painted them on the car, so it's like got missing paint on some parts of it. It was just before Hard Park. Had to change it up quickly before Hard Park.
It looked good. Now you paint them gloss black and put a silver lip around it.
Yeah.
And then until you get wheels. It may look slight tacky, but it won't look too bad.
fuck, I don't care, it's my car.
Yeah, for a fill-in, then it's going to be mean.
I don't care what other people think about my car because it's my car.
Yeah.
That's the toxic thing about the car community, is that everybody judges...
Yeah, everyone wants to, like...
judge other people's cars, but it's like, hey, this person likes their car this way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've been thinking about that heaps too, because I've seen it heaps now on social media. Like, the downside of the fucking car community, I guess, in that sense, is that everyone that, like, knows, like, has any knowledge on something, likes to make themselves aware of that knowledge, and, like, if they come across someone that doesn't have that knowledge, it just, they will shit that knowledge in your face, sort of thing. Like, it's no, like, teach someone because they're unknowledged or anything like that. It's just, I'm more knowledge than you, I know more, and you're an idiot for not knowing it.
Yeah.
And that's horrendous, bro. How can you treat another human like that in any aspect? And we do it with, like, the cars, which is, like, one of the biggest aspects in the world. Like, car scene's a huge thing in this world. I honestly don't get why people need to, like, be a know-it-all person. You're allowed to know things, but educate people, don't fucking shit it in their face.
Yeah.
It's become very toxic because of it. It's fucking crazy.
And if you've got a car, it's got to be styled
certain way.
Certain way.
Yeah, man. Bro, it's nitpicky as fuck down to, like, what classifies JDM cars. Like we were saying the other day, I think we were talking about it the other day, about how, like, if your car was built in, like, an NZ new car, but it came from Japan, it's not a JDM car because it's a New Zealand new car, even though it was, like, designed and manufactured in Japan from a Japanese brand.
Yeah.
It comes down to literally where it came from, and, like, that's, like, a huge fucking thing at the moment with people that, like, it has to be authentic, I guess, but it's the same fucking car. Like, some cars have, like, slight differences, but, like, most of them it's a fucking car. Like, there's Japanese cars that only came out...
your car's called a Bluebird, isn't it? I'm pretty sure Bluebird's the Japanese name for it, because over here they're called a Sentra.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The Bluebird, it's a Japanese car.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that.
They were made in Japan to be taxis, and they were. I just got one that was NZ new.
Yeah.
It's the same car. It's just such a weird argument.
Could have came with a better engine. Could have came with the SR in it.
But it actually came, from what I found, came with a better engine than most. And most people seem to have the pillarless model that came with the CA18.
CA18i? Is that the Carby?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not too
Pretty sure it's an I for Carby.
But yeah. So, like, I got pillars.
Yeah.
And CA20.
I don't know, I reckon the pillarless would be cooler.
Yeah, that's what I said to someone
recently.
It'd be
cooler.
Like, I would take the smaller engine for no pillars, have one big massive hole.
Yeah, I'd love a pillarless car, but then I'm like, if I roll this thing, oh man. That's when you just want to have, like, at least a half cage in it.
Oh yeah. No, I do like my car. I like the shape of it. I'm quite happy with it. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah.
But
I love my boxy cars.
She's a JDM car through and through. I don't care what people have to say. It's a Nissan that was a Datsun. That's Japanese in my mind, man.
A Japanese person designed it.
Yeah. I don't care what market they were going for.
Yeah.
Or what people they were trying to sell it to.
Yeah.
They sold it to this country. We brought it and then sold it to our people. Still brought it from fucking Japan.
Still a Japanese car.
It's just made
in New Zealand. It's not a New Zealand car.
Yep. Stupid, bro.
Yeah.
If I said to anyone that my ute was JDM, no one would dispute that. Not many people would dispute that my ute isn't a JDM ute. But that is more New Zealand fucking new than that. They came into this country with no bed on the back, ready to be a fucking farm truck. Someone then put a flatbed on it and turned it into a farm truck.
Yep.
Then I did what I've done to it. It's more fucking New Zealand.
And it's a farm truck, but tidier now.
It's
still a farm truck. Just can't carry anything and it's low.
But no one will dispute it because of how it works. Crazy fucked up wheelbarrow. People don't think big enough. People don't think big enough at all. I forgot how like simple-minded people are. Being around all you guys for so long now, only that we're all at a really good point with each other. We know how to communicate with each other. We know how to think. We know how to we know all that.
Yeah.
There's just too many people out there that have access to this fucking hugely voiced thing that fucking don't know shit or think they know shit, and too simple-minded, too close-minded. Fucking dumb. Rant over. I just need to rant about that shit. It's been fucking bugging me, man. People in this world are dumb. That's all I can say. People out there that think they're fucking smart and try to make a point of that for whatever reputation you think you're gaining, it just makes you look like a fucking asshole. That's all it does. So don't be that person. Alright, you're allowed to know whatever you want to know. You're allowed to be a really knowledgeable person in this world, but fuck, use it the right way. Educate people. Don't shit in their face with it. Life lessons.
Now, you said you wanted to talk about Gumboot Friday.
I did on a slightly...
We'll segue over to that.
Yep,
couldn't find a segue for that, I'll just mention it.
Yep. No, I do. So, have you heard much about what's happened with it all? Because we actually spoke about it on podcast recently with Tommy when we were talking about what charities we were looking at doing, and someone suggested Gumboot Friday, and so we actually looked into it on podcast, and then it was like 3 weeks later that the government opted to not fund this whatsoever. So for those that don't know, the Gumboot Fridays, the man behind it, Mike King, is just a fundraiser for suicide awareness, pretty much, just to simplify it. And yeah, they wanted to do a day, the Gumboot Friday, where people raised money for this charity, and the government declined funding towards it, which is pretty fucking shit, because we have a really shit mental health system in this country as it is, and pretty much no one wants to fucking help anyone because we don't have the resources, and this guy wanted to raise the resources, and the government didn't want to fund it. So thank you to our government for that. I'm sure we all appreciate that. But he wants to do it again. He wants to do it on Guy Fawkes night, November 5th.
Yeah.
Because we don't have Guy Fawkes anymore, so he wants to call it Gumboot Friday with a bang. I'm fucking behind it. He did a video and wants like 50,000 people to share it, to just know that there's people that actually are willing to like help out and put in the commitment like he is. Because I watched this video, man, and he's so done. Like, he is shattered. He's put in so much effort into this. Like he was saying, he hasn't seen his family in fucking ages. He doesn't get to. He put so much effort into this and his normal life too. And yeah, for it to just kind of come back as it did. He said that the Gumboot Friday that he did hold recently, he raised like $941,000 or something. But as he said, that number may seem big, but in 3 months' time, that's going to be gone. Like, the resources are going to use that up in 3 months' time, and we're going to be back to where we were. So, like, as much as that's great, it's also nothing. So yeah, he wants to, like, he needs people to help him out. He needs people to support. He needs people to actually fucking put in effort and time to get this to work. So yeah, get behind that. Honestly, like, it's for like one of the greatest causes that we could ever come across. We need to get behind it. I feel for him, man. After watching that video, I watched it a couple times. I fucking feel for him. Like, it's a hard yards what he did. I can imagine how much effort he would have to put into that. Like, I remember the first suicide awareness meet that we held, and it's like, that's small. That is so small in comparison to what he's doing. It is so minuscule in comparison to what he's trying to do. And like the 2 days before, I spent so much time. I was flat off my feet getting shit organised for that night, getting stuff ready, doing like heaps of stuff, running around for people, Like, so much shit that I did on over 2 days. Like, this is a very small comparison, but that's why I can imagine how much he's fucking going through to try and achieve what he's trying to achieve. It's insane. It's fucking insane. So get behind it, everybody. Gumboot Friday with a bang, November 5th. Get the word out there, share his video.
What are we meant to be doing? Just sharing the video?
At this point. Otherwise it's not going to happen.
I'm sure there's going to be something that happens on that day if it gets shared around though enough.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, regardless, I think it will. But yeah, he wants to see the commitment first, and then go from there, otherwise it's not going to happen.
Yeah. It'd be pretty... I'm gonna have to actually watch the video. I can't remember what chat it got linked into, but I was like, started watching it, then I just clicked off. I don't know why. I got distracted
a lot of
by
stories
something.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'll find it for you later, and we'll watch it. I'll even link it in the description of this video. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, our government thinks they're doing a good job, because then they like just get rewards and stuff for all of this stuff, and I think it was I Am Hope or something, what I was talking about a couple of weeks ago, like called them out like, you guys aren't doing a good job at all. No.
No, they're not. And like, this just shows it, bro. Like,
yeah.
They didn't want to fund this, like, with the biggest cause of the country. Like, disappointing, man. It's really, really disappointing. The things we're focusing on and the things that we're not.
Yeah.
It's all wrong.
Spend your money on the government spends their money on some things to make some people happy, but then losing your dad, mum, whoever, family member, friend to suicide. No matter how much money the government spent on whatever the other shit, it's nothing. It's
nothing.
What was the point?
It's nothing. Nothing in comparison.
I've lost someone now.
Yeah. Nothing can replace that.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. No amount of money, no amount of anything could replace that. And the fact that they don't want to even try. It's baffling, man. Pretty disappointed with that after the fucking TV2 ad as well. It's like, fuck, government's telling us to not help people, and they're not helping the people. It's starting to seem pretty corrupt to me.
Nah, it's fucked. But you also got to get down to the root of like, whereas a lot of these people's depression coming from as well.
Yeah.
Which I guess you'd get through therapy, and in which case if a lot of people have got the same symptom of what's causing their depression, then surely something should be changing in the general public.
Yeah.
To be...
It'll be something. Yeah, that's it. If they actually put the time and effort to work it out, they could do it.
Yeah.
They just aren't putting the time and effort in. Whether I don't know if they can or not. I don't know.
Because it'll probably affect how they live.
Probably.
Or the government will feel like, if we want to do this, it's probably going to affect how we live, because not being rude, not being about this money shit, but I'm sure like not a majority, but a decent amount of people's depression and shit would be coming from the financial situation that they've been put into. Like, I'm barely fucking making ends meet or something like that, and...
Surely.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But, yeah. Topsy-turvy world, man. We're born into a very interesting world. Very interesting world. And this is just the one thing that's happening in us very small corner of the world. Along with multiple other things that are happening alongside that too. It's never going to be perfect though. I don't think they'll ever get it to a point where it's perfect.
Nah.
They can never make it perfect, not with the amount of population we have, the amount of differing opinions.
Nah. Never.
And the big voice that we've given everyone now.
Oh well. As Tommy would say it, it's just part of evolution, mate.
It's just part of evolution.
Just part of evolution.
It's just fucking part of evolution. It's how it's meant to be. Evolution intended for it to be that way.
It's been written this way.
Yeah, God wrote it down this way. Just part of evolution.
We just live in a play.
Just live in a play. It's just someone else's story. We're just background characters.
Yeah. I'm fine being a background character.
Yep, I'm glad I'm not one of the mains.
Can I be one of the people doing all the props and running everything behind?
Can I do some script writing? I want to get out of this place.
Is that the Illuminati? We get to write how the...
Yeah, I want to do some script writing so I can change it up a little bit. I don't quite like how they're doing it. The story is going nowhere.
Yeah. I've been watching videos of like all the training that people are doing in the States for like the army and all of their military and all that stuff. And it seems a lot less aggressive and weaker and everything than what it used to be. Like, it's not as hard paced, but this could have been toned down for the videos. But like, these people look like they were barely even trying, and these were guys and girls going to be in the Marines. I'm like, I'm so used to seeing Marines, all these big jacked up people, and it's like these people like you and Tommy and stuff like that going into it, and it's like, ooh, and they don't look like they're really doing that great a job anymore.
Oh no.
I know, I think in that degree the world, even though we don't need war, a lot of the comments are saying like America's shooting themselves in the foot now and all this stuff, but I think a lot of the people now realize like the war is pointless, and the people that want to go to do it, I don't even know what I'm fucking talking about. I've gone lost now. Sorry, people. I got onto a ramble.
On a mad ramble. I think I know where you're going with that.
I don't know where I was going. I had something at the beginning, and then I lost, and I just had to keep on talking.
Okay. Apologies for the eating. I'm fucking starving. Haven't eaten all day. Did I tell you the story of a speaker?
No.
So the speaker I found on the side of the road, like a few months back. I picked it up, had a few scuffs on it, and picking it's fallen off someone's truck or something. I hung around for a little while and went back there later on to see if anyone was there looking for it. No one was, so I kept it. I used it for a while, really fucking good speaker. And then, like 2-3 weeks ago, I lost it and thought I probably left it at a customer's house or it's fallen out the van or something. Thought, oh well, I found it on the side of the road. It's time someone else found it on the side of the road and just kind of left it there. I got to work this morning and it was sitting on the bench. Yeah. So I'm stoked. It's a good speaker. I've got it back. But I fully accepted that it had gone, thinking, well, it's gone and someone else is going to take it now. Circle of life.
Oh well. On to the next person it goes.
Yeah, I was like, well, fuck, I enjoyed it. Someone else can now.
Yeah.
But it showed back up. It's real trippy. Real weird.
Seems like a fairly decent one.
It is a decent one. The UE.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is too. Ultimate Years. I didn't actually know that's what UE stood for.
I
was going to say, is this like a UE rip-off or something?
I thought it was a UE rip-off when I first picked it up and was like, oh, okay, cool. And then looked into it and was like, oh no, UE stands for Ultimate Ears.
I learned something.
Yep. No, it's sick. But I got a song to play you after this podcast. I'll play it for you now, but we'll get copyrighted.
Oh, yeah.
But it's really fucking good. Really good. I'll show you the name so anyone else that's listening can listen to it. When I listen to it, it gives me the feel of like you've gone out to a festival the night before, had like a mean party or rave or had a good time. This sound, this music is just the sound of like the waking up the next morning, not fully sure where you are, but knowing you had a pretty good time, feeling pretty groggy, trying to just kind of wrap your head around life again. That's what this sounds like, and it's really cool. Not a single word, but the video's also really cool too. I have to play the video and kind of make sense, but it's called Glue by BICEP. 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 Is that it?
Bicep?
Is that it?
I think so.
Could be. Yep.
BICEP. Bicep?
Yep.
Bicep.
Hey, we all know that I'm stupid, alright? So you can be forgiving. Alright, I don't know how to read. I'm not very good with that. I only know how to speak the words I already know. That's why I listen to people talk and not read about it. I can't.
Yeah, when I read books, when I used to, I was like, I've never seen that word before in my life. How do I pronounce that? Starts reading it in my head. I guess that's how it's pronounced, and actually hear how it's pronounced. And I'm like, okay, that's how you pronounce it.
Yep. It's interesting when you come across words you don't know. For us now, because we already have a pretty big vocabulary.
Yeah, my ones are more now like big scientific words or out of it describing words that I've never actually been heard ever in my life or written down ever in my life.
Yep. No, it's just the point I'm at too.
And a lot of these scientific words almost turn into like Latinish type words as well.
Yeah, no, very much so. It's interesting, man. English language is weird. Our language is very weird. We have these like huge fucking scientific words, and then we have these stupid cruddy words that can be spelt 3 different ways and have 7 different meanings. Like, I don't understand it.
Where? Bear?
It's just, it's so weird, man. It's like they went full out for these real big terms for some real important shit, and then they're like, what should we call everything else? So, fucking just utilised the same word over and changed one letter. Or had the same word, but was pronounced a different way, making it a different word, like live and live.
Live and live, yeah.
Spelt the same way.
Live plus, live plus.
What one is it?
I don't know, because it used to be lived, so I'm guessing it's now live.
It is live, because it's meant to be like live it to your fullest sort of thing.
Live.
Live.
Extra live, though.
Yeah.
Live plus.
Stupid. Yeah. Stupid language.
It's a nice sounding car.
A couple of them, isn't it?
It's like an RB. Or is it I can't tell. No. Sounds nice. You guys probably can't hear it. Well, you might just faintly.
Yeah, they can just hear it. They'll hear that.
That's an inline 6. Or a V6. I don't know. Sounds nice.
It's too soundproof in here.
I wish we could run out there and see it, but the world's gone.
The world's gone, yeah.
I don't actually know how that car's driving out there.
Echoes. Just echoes of the past. Yep. We have a new backdrop.
I actually forgot that was there.
Yeah, I was just thinking you probably don't even...
I can't see it.
It's a lot lighter, and you're definitely more defined, which is quite cool, like even just through my eyesight.
Yeah, like now I can wear black clothing and I won't blend into the background as much.
And it's, even though it's like brownie colours, like we're not going to wear stuff that's going to blend in with those colours. You and me don't wear those colours.
No.
So we're not going to blend in with the background.
I wouldn't be caught dead wearing those colours.
No. So yeah, I don't think it's good. Does the job. It's good height, comes down. I'm pretty sure it's like fully in camera sight. Apart from that side. I might have to readjust it. But yeah, we're getting there with it, people. Podcast setup's coming along nicely. That should sound deaden it a bit. I wonder how much echo we'll have out of your mic from me in this episode.
Yeah.
Probably still the same amount. The table was pretty skinny. Yeah, here's what it is.
Who gives a fuck?
I'm stoked, man.
There's not really a hell of a lot left that we need, like chairs you don't have to worry about now.
No, I might buy one nice chair eventually.
Yeah,
but that's
not a necessity
anymore. No, that's definitely down the list.
It's
a camera, and then grab another one of them, and like a couple of little tripods, but that's all like $20 items.
And a hard drive. A camera and a hard drive are more the expensive things that you have to buy.
And pick up another one of these.
Eventually.
Yeah. So no, so far so good. I'm stoked. I mean, now we're just getting to the point where things are getting put in here from things you and me do, or things that people want to add. I've got the poster from Tommy. The tapestry from Aaron, just all love. Miss that cunt, haven't seen him in so long. It's been a while. Kerry's wheels coming in here, so it's going to be cool. Stoked. All your rubbish, all your cans.
Well, you could clean up.
You could not leave your rubbish at my house.
You left it at my house.
I lived at your house.
Hey, you're just sharing what you did to me.
I don't care, man. It's good. I actually kind of like the wall of cans. It's probably doing some form of sound deadening.
Maybe.
Nah, it's tin. It won't. Let me go off a bit more. Well, now we're just rambling shit, man. It's been an hour. Oh, it's been 55 minutes. Shall we wrap it up for our Monday podcast?
Let us know in the comments if we should wrap it up.
Yeah, let us know. We'll have a quick look.
Nothing.
Not even views on our last video. Not even. We got 1 on our last one. And 4 on the one before it. 2 of which were me. So cheers for watching, guys. To our 1 subscriber out there.
We do this for you.
To our 1 viewer out there right now. We really do this for you. I know in the last episode I may have said that we don't and we do it for ourselves, but we do also do it for you. We ramble shit a lot. We're just here just be in a calm mood, I guess. Doesn't really matter what we talk about.
No.
Just being calm. Being at peace, being zen. I shouldn't be this close to the mic. Well, that'll do it for another Monday. We'll be back on Wednesday for our Wacky Wednesday news.
Yeah.
What
will be in the leader this week?
What will be in the local news this week? Stay tuned and find out on Wednesday.
It's going to be terrible, probably. There's nothing ever great on there.
Nope, not at all. Alright, follow the socials. At Unknown Something Else on TikTok and Instagram. Subscribe, share, like, follow. All that shit. Comment. Show your friends. Show your friends. Do that. Show it around. People want to see this. Trust me.
Listen to it. Watch it.
Any of that stuff. Yeah, definitely listen to it. That's a good key point. I appreciate all the likes and comments and shares and shit, but make sure you watch it. That'll be just grand.
Yep.
Shout out to Tommy here, mate. I'm meant to be making an event on Facebook, and he just asked me any luck, and then he was like, "Oh, whoops, you'll be doing a podcast, won't you?" Yes, mate. Yes, we are. Welcome. All right, y'all. Be good. If not, be good at it, and we'll catch y'all next time. Later.
Goodbye.